of us may be feeling uncertain, even lost about how to eat healthily. Many theories and interests behind those theories, some genuine, but many focused more on their profit than their health. This is why Health of Mother Earth Foundation, HOMEF, organized workshop theme Transforming the Nigerian African Food System to Sustainability, as they launched a publication of My Food is African.
My food is African.
Healthy soil, safe foods, and diverse diets. Speaking, the Deputy Director, Environmental Rights Action, ERA, Friends of the Earth, Marian Bassi, said the guide focuses on how to grow food and eat healthily. She said Nigerian is beginning to have problem when an increasing number of young people in Africa prefer fast food to home cooking. Mrs. Bassi added that African is healthy, and if we grow the diversity we desire, not only will we rejoice, but so will nature around us, because resilience comes from diversity. This book explains why our African diet has so many health benefits. It contains examples of practice, culture, and health.
And buy poison to kill people. This is what is used in growing our food today. We're talking about, Nava will tell you that it's labeled, they're taking care of things, they don't have GMOs in the shops and all that. But we did this more than 5 years ago when they were still claiming that they don't have GMOs. This granola has GMOs, since it's made from genetically modified ingredients, so it has GMOs. This has ingredients from GMOs. There's written, I'm not the one, it's written in its so it's GMOs. This says it has partial ingredients from GMOs. This says, so you know that people don't want it. This product is GMO free. So yes, people are supposed to protect our food. People are supposed to look and say, oh, this is what is happening. It's almost like they are hand in gloves with people who are contaminating the food. It's like an umpire. Those who watch football, you have a referee. You're not supposed to take sides. If you're a referee, you take sides, they'll take you out from the match. But National Biosafety Agency is a problem too. They are, in fact, just putting it mildly, my brother. Just calling them. They are more like motor park people who issuing permits. They don't. For lack of words, they've not done a good work of stewardship that they were meant to do. If you talk to them, they are very defensive. They will tell you this. Last time they said we are only approving good GMOs. I wonder what that. I still don't understand what that means. I can assure you that we are still waiting for them to bring us those risk assessments. I'm sure we can pick loopholes on it if it will ever come out. How can you, as a regulator, be hobnobbing and being chummy, as you say in Nigeria, with the person you're supposed to regulate? The person is in your board. NAFDA is in their board. They are helping you organize workshops. They are paying for workshops. You are there. They are doing so many things with you. How do you regulate? It's not possible. So the problems we have with our food system in Nigeria, the laws are so bad. Let's start with it. Let's start from there. You can't have, when the laws are made in such a way that they are not people friendly. They're trying to protect the corporations that should, some of them should even be in jail by now. So the problem with our food is we have all it takes to grow food in Nigeria. We have all it takes to feed our people. We have all it takes to feed even Africa. And we don't have the support of our government. We have people who are hell-bent on making it difficult for our small-scale farmers to carry out this mandate. How do they go to farms when they are afraid of being kidnapped? How will they go to farms when they are afraid that they will be killed? Of course, there will be food insecurity, because if you don't farm, there can't be food. They're not going to farms anymore. Most of them are not going to their farms anymore. This is very practical. If you don't go to farms, where will the food come from? And we've heard that most times, most of these food baskets, food communities are being attacked by bandits. So how do we, definitely, we're going to have a problem. So that is also a key issue, that our farmers who produce food are not able to, are not allowed, are not able to produce this food in their farms because of fear of banditry, fear of being kidnapped. Other things, our government don't support them. Give them subsidies. Give them some, encourage them. Look at our roads. Where are the infrastructures? How do they even start? If these things are not there, I mean, they're only joking. But I know that our farmers have said, if you make these things available, we can feed our people. So it's not a question of they cannot feed this. I don't think we have food insecurity. I think there are factors affecting our farmers from doing what they have to do.
Earlier, the program director, Health of Mother Earth Foundation, HOMEF, Joyce Brown, spoke on the many challenges associated with genetic modification. The results of this manipulation are not completely known, but so far, they have been linked to cancers, diseases, allergies, and all sorts of health challenges.
And the objective is to draw attention of consumers back to consuming local, indigenous, and healthy food. Right? Over time, we have seen that people no longer really prefer local food. We now have a lot of processed and ultra-processed foods that people are eating. We have genetically modified foods, GMOs, which some of you have heard of. And then we also have challenges with our over-dependence on food imports, right? And so these are reasons why we have decided to come together to think of how to, as a people, choose to preserve our local foods and also to encourage our government to set up policies that will ensure that people have access to local and healthy foods, and also policies to support the local farmers in being able to continue producing the local and healthy foods in the way that do not disrupt our ecosystem, that do not interrupt ecosystem cycles or disrupt or destroy the environment. So there is no doubt that the Nigerian food system requires an urgent transformation owing to all of these that I have already mentioned. Nigeria faces food export rejections because of excessive residues of pesticides or chemicals that many of our farmers now use on our farm. So here in this room we have various kinds of CSOs. We have farmers here, we have nutritionists, we have students in the room, we have some media practitioners here in the room, we have researchers.
The right to eat good food, okay, is there in the Constitution. You cannot come and make this thing look as if it's a mystery. You shroud it in secrecy, and you are telling us what you think is good for us. That's the problem. And the reality is this: we are still going back to court because we're going to fight a whole lot of this. NAFDAC already told us that the food is not safe. That is NAFDAC, except we want to now shut down NAFDAC. Because once NAFDAC says something is not safe, I am not going to accept that it is safe. So that's enough evidence. So they can now go to NAFDAC and say, NAFDAC, on what basis did you say that this is not safe? Because they are the ones giving the responsibility to regulate food. And Romans 13:1 says every government, every agency is ordained by God, including NAFDAC. Yes. So, and we must obey that agency. So I want to obey NAFDAC by saying that, agree with them that food is not safe. So NAFDAC is an NAFDAC and OFAC. If people pushing the GMO, they should give us evidence. Evidence for us to be, like media people now, they should be able to speculate to all the media houses, not press release. Research that, oh, okay, this is the research we did on this Stella maize, this Stella. You know, I don't know the name of the maize again. This is Stella, this is the research we did. So that is why we are all here, especially you media people. Make such demands. Then when they don't give it to you, then there's a problem.
Love my African food!